Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Devin Hester for enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, his mother, Juanita Brown.
Thank you. I want to thank the Hall of Fame for making me the first returner to ever wear this gold jacket. And I want to congratulate everyone in the 2024 class for being here. I'm proud and honored to be up here with you guys. I fell in love with football back when I first started playing two-hand touch in the street. And as kids, we couldn't kick the ball that far, so we would throw it off high and make it look like a kickoff. And every time they would throw the ball off high, out of 10 times, I would take about 7 of them back. I felt like football chose me. From Pop Warner to high school to college to the NFL, the first play of every game, I always did something special. My first carry in high school football, I took a 22-yard handoff for a touchdown. And when I got to college, first time playing in the Orange Bowl, the first play of the game, I took a 97-yard kickoff return back for a touchdown against the Florida Gators. Every glimpse of me trying to go to the next level, it would always happen on the first play. It was a sign that let me know that football was meant for me. I love this game more than I can say, and more so, it loved me back. Where I grew up, in Revere Beach, Florida, football was all we did. From recess, PE, to every after-school activities, we was always on the field. My first coach was Carl Bowden, which is Anquan Bowden's dad. He taught me discipline and always threatened to beat my tail whenever I got out of line. At the age of 10, I was coached by Coach Ransom. His discipline and passion gave me the love to give back to my community. When I got to Suncoast High School, I was honored to be coached by Carl Gibbons. He threw me right in the fire from day one by putting me on the varsity football team as a true freshman. And when the University of Miami recruited this young kid out of Revere Beach, Florida, they gave me a full scholarship to play for the best university in the world. We had some issues in the beginning when another school tried to get me disqualified, but the youth, they stayed by my side. Christina, for student council, spent countless hours helping me study and prepare for tests. And my strength and conditioning coach, Andrew Swayze, pushed me to the limit that I never felt I can go that far. And Coach Dan, appreciate you for putting that big S on my chest. Most of all, Coach Larry Coker kept his promise for keeping that number 4 jersey clean until I was able to wear it. Then there was the Chicago Bears. Thank you for drafting me and giving me 8 great years in this game. You didn't know what you're getting yourself into, but you believed that you had something special coming your way. And a special thanks to Mark Sadowski for going to bat for me during draft day. Trust me, I know that story. To the great Coach Lovie Smith, Thank you for believing in me and putting your money on a return game. I hope we made every critic bite their tongue. Coach Dave told, the best special team coach in the world, the relationship that we built is like no other. We will fuss and fight Monday through Saturday evenings, but then on Saturday night meetings, we were smiling from ear to ear like the perfect combination. To my wide receiver coach, who passed away 5 years ago, my condolence goes out to you and your beautiful family. Thank you for opening up the doors for me and allowing me to see your home and always making me feel like I belong. To Coach Ron Turner and his family, thank you for the lovely home-cooked meals. To my strength coach, Rusty Jones, thank you for taking the time out to make sure I was physically prepared for game days. Thanks to Tony Melly for those long conversations we had in your office on how to be a professional athlete. And a special thanks to Coach Terry Bisky. Me and Coach Terry had a close relationship. We had the same mentality, and I'm gonna miss slamming your fat self every day to get both of us ready for practice. To the best agent in the world, Eugene Parker, I hope he's smiling down on me today. To the great agent firm, ISC, Roosevelt, and to my personal secretary, Shelley. Thank you guys for the hard work you put in and day out. Also, I want to thank the Baltimore Ravens, the Seattle Seahawks, and especially the Atlanta Falcons organization for giving me an opportunity to play my final 3 years on the field. When I exploded on this scene, the professional scene, there was a lot of negativity because people didn't respect the return game. But eventually, they put in this new rule, which called, you guys know, the Devin Hester rule. The rule moved the kickoff up and made it easier for the kickers to kick it out the end zone, which eliminated me from getting a lot of returns. So I guess you can say the NFL started taking this return game seriously. I hope me being here today opens up the doors and brings some attention to other guys like Brian Mitchell and Josh Cribbs, because I'm not the only returner who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just the first. And I'm the first partly because of the love and support of my family and friends. First, my mother. When she was in 11th grade, she was raising my brother. And when she walked the stage, she was pregnant with me. So I guess you could say, I graduated from high school twice. She sacrificed everything to take care of us, even if it meant bouncing a check from time to time. She never missed a sporting event, even if sometimes she missed the first quarter. Mom, all the hard praying and fasting you did were well worth it. Because I can honestly say, out of 350 million mothers who have sons that play professional football, your son is a Hall of Fame. To my dad, Lenarius Hester, who passed away when I was 11 years old, I always wanted the best for us. He would always give me words of encouragement, and he always told me to be a great father, a husband, and to be someone special in life. And I hope you're proud of the man that I have become today, Dad. Now I want to tell you about a guy that fell in love with a woman the first time he saw her. 2 or 3 weeks later, he went to visit her at home. And when this beautiful lady opened up the door, she was standing there with 2 kids, 2 little boys. His eyes lit up. But over the years, he built a relationship with these 2 boys and treated them like his own. He taught them the fundamentals of football and even all types of sports. He even would rush home from work to video record their games. And then afterwards, they would go home to watch them, and he would critique them. And when this guy would drop these 2 boys off to school with $4 in his wallet, he would give each one $2 apiece, leaving him with $2 for lunch. I don't think this man get enough credit for raising these boys today, but we do. To my stepfather, Derek Brown. Now let me tell y'all about my brother Linares. We're 11 months apart. We slept in the same bed until he graduated from high school. We had bunk beds, but when I was about 5, I fell off the top bunk and broke my jaw. So from then on, I bunked with Linares. We were so close, we shared everything. Socks, underwears. We never separated anything. He always wanted the best for me and would cheer for me whenever I made a big play. There was lots of time he sacrificed to give me an opportunity, and never was there any jealousy, never anything but love. There's no one like you, big bro, and I love you. I also want to show some love to my younger sister, Keandra Brown, who felt she grew up in the shadow of me and Linares. She's a great mother to her 3 kids, and is a great sister who's always been my #1 fan. Happy birthday, Keandra. I'm so proud of you. To my best friend, Leroy Nelson, you've been there since day 1, and you like another brother to me. Okay, now, let me give some love and honor to my beautiful wife, Zinga. We've been married for 14 years, and it's been great. I'm lucky and blessed that she's so easygoing. She doesn't let anything get to her. She doesn't like to argue, and we never really argue because she's always trying to make the best out of the situation, never the worst. When we had our first son, he would cry in the middle of the night, and Zinga would tell me, Devin, go in the other room and get you some sleep. Now that we have 3 sons, and Zinga still does all the hard stuff, homework, cooking, cleaning, keeping the house maintained, making life comfortable for her men. She's an amazing wife, mother, person, and the crazy thing about it is nobody has anything negative to say about her. We're soulmates, we're opposite, we balance each other out for the perfect. Zinga, I love you, and I'm so thankful for you. Love you, baby. Like I said, I'm also blessed to have 3 sons, ages 6 through 14. My oldest, Devin Jr., I'm so proud of this kid. I never forced him to do anything, and everything he has, because of his personality and how hard he worked. Devin is friendly to everybody. From the time he was born, he never judged anybody. We would go by to school at recess, and if there was a kid who may had a disability or physical problem, Devin would always make that kid feel like he belonged. You're kind, respectful, who's never afraid of anything, and I'm so proud of you. To my son, Drayton, you remind me of myself because of the passion and dedication that you have for sports. I can see the passion that you have in this game. I know the path that you're walking because you want to be great. You're going to have jealousies and enemies. But even at a young age, you have the mindset to say, Dad, I'm not worrying about what people say about me. They're not really mad at me. They're mad at you for coaching me. But we all know that what I do on the field is because of how hard I work. Wow. Proud of you, bro. And finally, to my baby boy, Denali. We butt heads all the time. We're identical twins. We look alike. His attitude, his mindset, we're so similar. You spark up this household, and this family wouldn't be complete without you running around. You can see that I'm blessed in the people who support me and blessed to have found a place to use my skill. So I want to say a few words to the younger players out there, especially my 11U Anytime Jags, who may be undecided about what position you want to play in football or in life. Sometimes we get stuck in our own ways, wanting to be a quarterback, a running back, or this wide receiver. But you have to leave your options open because God's plan might be better for you. I wanted to be a running back, but God's plans wasn't that for me. Sure, I might have been the 178th best running back in the world or the 297th best wide receiver in the world, but instead, I embraced God's plan for me, and mostly, I accepted it. I accepted my calling. I accepted my calling that God had in store for me. And by me embracing it, it made me the best returner to ever walk this face of the earth. At least, as of right now. So again, thank you to everyone who helped me get this far, and congratulations to all the guys up here who made it to the 2024 Hall of Fame. I'll be looking to see what the Hall of Fame does next year because we made this class of 2024 tough to beat. Thank you.
And so Devin Hester goes into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Nice bust. I like that he chose that era of his dominance.